Welcome, daring souls, to ShadowShadeSecrets, where shadows devour the light. If you crave the eerie unknown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Prepare for a tale that swallows darkness whole. You're the lantern of Idris that swallowed shadows, the 1980s umbral eclipse case. Idris Hale, a 31-year-old photographer, wandered the desolate moors of Yorkshire in 1985, capturing the bleak beauty of abandoned villages. His life twisted when he unearthed a rusted lantern from a collapsed barn, its glass etched with swirling black patterns, emitting a faint cold light. The locals spoke in dread of the 1980s umbral, Eclipse K9 photographers who disappeared during a rare solar eclipse, their lanterns found shattered, shadows spilling like ink. Idris, driven by artistic passion, shrugged it off as legend until the lantern began to pulse. The first chill struck as he adjusted its wick under moonlight. The light dimmed and voices, but layered with a hollow resonance, whispered, "Idris, feed the dark." The air thickened, shadows from the walls stretched, curling like tendrils. He doused it, but the pulse throbbed in his chest. That night, his dreams plunged him into a void where shadows danced, forming faces of the lost photographers, their eyes hollow, mouths gaping in silent screams. The lantern consumed his focus. Each ignition deepened, the shadows' objects vanished, reappearing as silhouettes. A figure emerged, cloaked in a shroud of moving darkness, its form a writhing mass of lost light. "You wield the umbral flame," it rasped, teaching him to command shadows. He sculpted a chair into a throne of darkness, then dissolved it into smoke, his laughter blending with the figure's guttural hum. His studio transformed into a shadow nexus, windows reflected voidscapes, cameras captured only absence. The truth emerged. The lantern was a relic of a collapsed shadow realm, feeding on human perception to sustain its existence. The photographers hadn't vanished. Their essences were absorbed into its darkness, fueling its hunger. Idris tried to smash it, but the glass absorbed the blow, the shadows laughing a sound that fractured his thoughts. Despair drove him to bury it in salt, yet it resurfaced nightly, its pulse deafening. His reflection darkened, his eyes glinting with void. In a final confrontation, he faced the figure, demanding release. It offered a choice: surrender his light, or become its keeper, bound in eternal shadow. He chose the latter, believing he could outlast it. The lantern flared, and he awoke. His studio pristine, but his mirror showed a man half dissolved into shadow, his face a mask of fading features. Months later, his home drew artists and wanderers, their eyes drawn to the lantern, his warnings turned to lures, his will enslaved. His journals documented their vanishings, each page a shadow-stained elegy. One night, an artist filmed him, his form flickered, a silhouette of lost souls. The video cut to static as the lantern glowed, whispering the dark consumes. Now, as Idris writes, the lantern pulses beside him, its light tracing his end. His reflection is a fading silhouette, his thoughts a void of echoes. The figure looms, murmuring, the umbral hunger grows. He feels his identity erode, replaced by an endless night. Its glow reaches beyond, beckoning the next soul. If you find it, don't light it, its pulse might swallow you whole. Unravel more mysteries in our longer tales. Tell me below, would you resist or embrace the dark? That was spine-chilling, right? If you're still here, Like, subscribe to Shadow Shade Secrets, and hit the bell. See you in the shadows.